Hello, welcome back to Void Stranger. Alright, it is time to watch another cutscene in green this time, so let's do that. No peeking. Are you sure you don't need any help behind this? You can handle this, I think. Why are you trying it on at this hour? Are you worried it won't fit anymore? There's not much we can do if that's the case. Shush with you. You haven't seen me wearing this after the adjustments, right? All I need from you is your expert opinion. My guess right now is that the princess is trying on a wedding dress of some sort. And to make sure nothing is bursting out or something. You can look now. Oh, very nice. So, how does it look? Oh my god, my face just got blinded with white. Why are you grinning like that? I hope you aren't trying to concoct anything funny, you wisecrack. I've heard the term wisecrack be used twice in this game now. Beautiful, your highness. I didn't expect anything less. But what? I think it's missing something. What was it missing? Oh, is it a pendant? Oh, it is a pendant. Isn't it to your liking? No, it's just... I've never seen you without this. Is it really okay for me to use it? I've been carrying it around for as long as I can remember. But I think you'll carry that pendant much better than I ever did. Oh, nice. You're late. My apologies. This place was harder to find than I thought. What'd you call me here, Lady Grey? This has to end. What are you talking about? You know very well what I mean. I can't continue on like this. How sudden of you. I never guessed your conviction would sway like so. I've kept my promise so far, haven't I? I'll marry a little princess and make her my queen, so that she can finally attain her freedom. Isn't this what you wished for? Lily truly loves you. Oh, so that's what the princess's name is. Okay. And not actually... I don't think I've ever seen Lily... Yeah, I don't think I know her name until now. There was a cutscene that I skipped, so maybe it was then where the princess's name was revealed. Yeah, but if not, then this is the first time we ever see her name. Her emotions are meaningless. You've made it this far already. Her Highness will never be the wiser. Okay, is something going on here? Something's going on here. She might be an insufferable, childish little imp. But I once made a promise to protect her. That's all that matters to me. I thought you of all people would understand the importance of our responsibilities. They are working together. I didn't know that either. Because when they talked in private, outside of what's have they ever talked in private outside of the princess's uh earshot? Is that how you use that word? Yeah, have they ever done that? I swear they have. But I'm only just now realizing that they are doing something outside of the princess's knowledge. You wouldn't. Surely you understand what would happen. I assume this will lead to a fight of some sort. Unfortunately, my plans were set in motion long before you showed up, and I really don't have the time for this, so if I can't have what I desire, you may as well die, Grey the Destroyer. Whoa, okay. I guess we won't enter the fight scene for now, we'll just wake up. How close was that event to us being here? If I assume that I am playing as Lady Grey, which I think I am. I don't know. Alright, well, before we move on, as per tradition, we'll change our color palette. We're now in blue, which is actually a really nice color as well. I like it a lot. This reminds me of a certain other game I've played, but I don't quite remember which one. Alright, let's see if anything new happens. Okay, so this one is blocked. And I don't believe I have the means to destroy this yet. So I don't think I can see that ever. But alright, if that's the case, we'll move on. Hello. I don't suppose you have anything either? You don't. So now one of those statues. I think we've seen 3 of these so far. Okay, new symbol. This one. I've seen this symbol before. What does it mean? Circle and a square and a triangle and another circle. My first thought is the whatever that Trinity was in Harry Potter. I forgot what it's called, but that's clearly not what this is. The Trinity was the cape, the stone, and the wand in Harry Potter, but this symbol also means something. I just don't remember what it means. Should I go look it up? I can go look it up right now. It's right here. Alright, that is the symbol of the bridging of physical and spiritual realities. Is there a term for it? I don't think there's an actual term for it. Apparently it has to do with squaring the circle, which I don't quite believe. Because that's a purely mathematical thing, and even if they did create a symbol for it, there wouldn't be any real meaning to the symbol. So clearly this symbol must mean whatever it's actually supposed to mean, bridging of physical and spiritual realities or something like that. I assume stepping on it does something funny. It doesn't. Oh, it does. That is a clone. And okay, of course it makes sense that that clone kills me. I can pick it up. Okay. Can I win with a clone? Does a clone do anything? Okay. Well, I currently have to do this. I assume this kills me? It doesn't. The clone doesn't do anything here. So waiting moves don't cause the clone to move. In that sense, I think the clone does exactly whatever I do. Yeah, the clone does exactly whatever I do. Okay. I probably push this and grab this block, and I make one round here. Alright, so this is essentially no backtracking. Or no walking backwards. Yeah, here as well. Meaning my waiting moves have to be doing things like this, I guess. What? That kills me too. Okay, so I can't even let my... I can't let my clone die either. Okay, I'll wait for it to walk past. Because I can't get my clone to die either. Is this okay to just walk? I think we survived here. Good. Okay. Oh my goodness, we have some really suspicious stuff going on here. I assume walking up the top is necessary to get past you. In fact, yeah, it is, because I have to do this. Does this kill the enemy? It does. Sorry, clone. Okay. In which case, I think the best thing to do here, actually... I want to say I bridge over... But I can't really do that, can I? I can't walk backwards. And now I'm dead, wherever I go. If I move up, I die. If I move down, the clone dies, and then I die. I can't push this over either, because I'm pretty sure what's supposed to happen is... Cursor, there you go. Cursor. I walk here, I stand here while the clone activates the thing. Actually, if that were the case, then I guess what I could do is push you off first. Bridge across. Okay, I can... Oh, I can't. Yep. Hold on. What I have to do is bridge this gap normally first. Okay, let's retry that. We'll bridge the gap like so. And then for this one, we'll grab a block, help us out. And then bridge the gap like so. So now I should be able to do this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so those are the statues that prevent me from activating with my wand. Yeah, so if they all light up, I die. So I have 8 light ups. I can pick up and put down 4 times. Okay. I have two buttons here, one here and one here. That's interesting, because how am I going to do that? Yeah, how am I gonna do that? I need to move the buttons somehow. Okay. I think I somehow want there to be a button here or here. Sorry, hiccups. Jeez. Okay. I see that it might be possible to actually use this to bridge this gap. So I'll need to move you here. I can't get you off the grid because I do need to press one of the buttons. My clone will press the other one. I can bridge upward this way. And I guess I'll walk around the long way. Well, there's this glass that prevents me from doing that. Am I dead at this point? I think I might be dead at this point, actually. Because I can't bridge this in any way. Actually, I can. I think I can. The idea is I need to grab a block and then walk around the long way. Well, no, because I need to stand here. If I stood here, moving forward is death, moving backward is also death. So yeah, it's just not possible for me to walk here then. To push you backwards, unless you were already bridged over. Okay. Well, if that's the case, how in the world am I ever going to bridge you? I need to come from the other side. And actually, even then, the only way that could work out is if I came back and then bridged horizontally from here. Okay. So now how do I get past you then? To get over here without having to walk via the top path? That feels kind of difficult actually to do. I don't see a good enough bridge that does that. I suppose another way of doing it is to assume that I never need to actually walk down this path. Which is a bit more interesting. Because I can't really bridge this path otherwise, right? To bridge this path I have to stand here. So either I have walked around here first, or I push you forward. And that forces me to walk this way again. So like, whatever I do, I need to walk down this column, don't I? How would I resolve that? I have no idea how to resolve that. If I did try to push you off, I think that's just death. I just gotta confirm, this is death, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can start by doing this, but this doesn't seem like a good idea at all. Because I can't really, like, what can I do to fix that? I feel like I made a bad choice here to put this here. I should have put the second button here so I can walk this way and win like that. Now I'm gonna have to take the top path to win, which I think feels a bit worse. I mean, really, what can I do? I just died. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do. I can't walk around the top path. This is just death. So how do I get past you? Since I seemingly have to. I just shoved you in here. Honestly, I don't really know what I can do at this point. Can't do anything with you. Oh, you know what else I could do? I could move the rune itself, couldn't I? Okay, I could also remove the rune. The rune. R-U-N-E. I could move it. And that's the important thing that I need to do. To shift you around as well. There are multiple ways to do that, but I guess I can only proceed by just doing this. Okay. So my third act... Oh, this is already a bad idea. My third act would be to remove this block and replace it with a button, I think. So if that's going to be our second move, then our second move has to be to move you to a good spot. It could be anywhere, as long as it's not obstructive. So I will say... possibly actually here is a good idea. So I'll grab you and move you here. You work rather non-obstructively, and I can do this. And then all I need to do is put... Ah, crap, I should have taken this block, shouldn't I? Alright, restart. Again, we already deduced that taking this block down here is a better move than the one up there. So we'll do that. I'll grab you. And I didn't mean to do that. The idea is I can put a button back there, and it's a lot easier to do that. Afterwards, it's still possible to walk in without having to backtrack. If the button was here, there would be a dead end here. So I couldn't backtrack and set a clone in this position. Okay, so let's try that again. This should work out to exactly 3... Oops. So yeah, it should work out to exactly, I don't know, 3 or 4, or whatever I said. I meant to say something. The idea is to now put this block, I'll put it, yeah, back here. We might have an issue though, because now this box has to be here, which it can't be. I need to put it somewhere else, and that might be a problem. That really would be a problem, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. What would that mean? I realize I can actually put this rune down here. I need to figure out where the buttons are. I feel like if it's the case where the box has to take up a button in this row, then like it legitimately has to be. Like, I guess I have to take this button out and replace it, which I can do. And I'll put this down, and then I'll pick you up. And I assume the final step has to be putting the button back. Well, that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work. I need to put it back here, which I can't because you're in the way. If there is something that has to go here, what would it have to be? I really thought it was this button. It could be this rune as well. Like it was here. But like, if this block has to go away, it has to go away somewhere. If it went away now, I guess the idea is that I can also grab the rune and put it down. I can grab the button actually and put it down as well. And the idea is that, I suppose... I can put the rune here and then this block is no longer useful. Yeah, because it won't bridge anywhere. Okay, that solves it. Wow, that is complicated for an early level. Good solve. Oh, what in the world? Okay, sure. What? And I'm supposed to press this button. Yeah. I mean, it definitely feels maybe doable in the sense that if I can... Oh, this is kind of... I don't really want to do this, do I? If I can bridge over, which I can't, that would be nice. Oh, I can bridge over here while I push that up. Okay. And once I do that, I can bridge over like this. Okay, and the idea is that I can bring that button back to me by unbridging or bridging backwards. Okay. I like the idea of using a pushable object as a way to face up without actually moving. It's a very interesting idea. Okay, now I can bring the button back. Okay, hopefully parity-wise, I'll be able to move back and forth while moving the button around. Okay, I'll put this button here in a place where I can actually access it. Not quite sure what this means for me. But if I did this... Okay. I mean, this doesn't really work, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so what do I have to do to get over here? I guess the idea is I need to push... Do I need to bridge back? How would I bridge back? Here? But the problem is there's no way to actually put a block here. Right? Yeah. I mean, I have another... Okay, I have another thing here I can use. So this makes... This gives me another block to use, I guess. Which is interesting, but really, where can I bridge to? I've kind of locked myself into just a very small number of... Hold on. I need to do this so that I can grab this button. Yeah, so at this point, I've kind of limited myself to a very small number of locations. Can I walk all the way up here? I can't walk up, there's like a wall up there. Of course there is. So after I do that, I come up here. Where do I go? The block is here. I don't suppose I could have made any preparations besides that. Because I do need to grab this immediately after, in which case I'm forced. Doing this basically forces me to take this route. I'm not sure if there's any other better route to do that. But yeah, doing that forces me to do that forces me to go down here to grab the button and come back. There's no way I can bridge up here. And how will I deal with this? I guess it could be possible that I bridge this way, but that doesn't bring me anywhere either. Like, logically, the only way to bridge is this way. I don't think there's any way to go vertically here towards this area. If I went up here... I can't go here, can I? It doesn't look like it. So I have to go here. I don't think I can go here right now, because once I come back, I can't face upwards here. If I go here, yeah, I can only extend vertically here or horizontally here. And neither are really that good. If I go vertically here, I can bring you around, I guess. Maybe I can maybe I can do some replacements. Okay. Yeah, I can do replacements. Let's try that. So, if I manage to replace the rune with something else, I can stand on it safely. Okay, so the idea is I'll grab this and bridge here. Actually, do I have to? I'm not sure. I think it might be better if I did this and put you here instead. Okay, yeah, I think I see some good things happening here. However, parity-wise, I need the rune to come first, because I need to create my clone before putting it on the button. There you go. Wow, that is very clean. Also, are we gonna have multiple clones now? Oh yes, wow. And they will chain with each other. Okay. So is this gonna lead to some very long chain? Yeah, it is. Well, it's a chain of 5. I need a much longer chain. Or I need to put them somewhere. Okay, so like this I can remove a clone. I don't know why I want to do that. But I want to keep stretching out clones. I can like do things. I don't know if I like this very much. I might run out of space soon. Yeah, like here I'm dead. Okay, but I think the idea that I just keep creating clones until The idea that I keep creating clones until I'm, good is kind of interesting. Okay, I'm dead here. So this is about as many clones as I can make normally. And this creates an interesting number of clones. Definitely not enough. I think I want to loop back around in some way. So I want to like grab a block like this and then go up here and then reach around. Oh, that's death. Can I just make a very long chain? I don't think there's a long enough chain that's going to let me do this. I need so many people to be stepping on so many things at once. And if it's all in a chain, like the buttons just have to be closer, I think. But here now I have to loop back around and that's kind of difficult to do. But like this is kind of nice, right? So here I'll probably want to... Okay, here I'll probably want to grab this block and put it away. That can do. Then I'll loop around. I'll grab this block and put it here. Yes. Now when I stand down here, my 2 clones will be pressing on the 2 buttons. Okay, good enough. Ooh, will these create clones of themselves? No. Snakes will not create clones of themselves. Is there glass underneath these? Okay, there is. Okay, I see. And the idea is I want to push all of these blocks onto the buttons, but that will inadvertently or inexplicably or something like that, it will eventually result in just more clones coming out. And I assume if any one of them die, I just die on my own. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, careful now. You're about to die. I think this is actually death. Yes, well, the clone forms and immediately dies. Okay, so this could be a good route here. Or at least some good timing, if not. That was horrible timing. But hopefully it's not the worst. Okay. Is this good enough? Oh. Okay, I'll use that to pass the time. I'll kind of do this to... Yeah, okay, this works, right? Yes, alright. Very good. Okay, we have a lost soul here. It will follow me immediately, but what does that mean for the clone that shows up? The clone will block. Okay. And actually, it blocks me permanently, so the lost soul can't see me at all. Very nice. Thank you, lost soul. However, it kind of seems like I want the lost soul to follow me, right? I need 2 things to press this. Oh, lost soul is dead. Okay, well... I don't know, that's bad. I need a block that's real. I think I see one that I can easily steal. This one. And by doing that, I can create a second clone, which will press the 2 buttons. Okay. Ooh, these tiles. I again forgot what they did really, but um, if you re-step on them, they get destroyed and you fall underneath. So does this work like this? Yes, and that's death. Okay, that's kind of annoying, I would say, but I understand. I need to press this button, so I either gotta get it closer. Actually, it kind of seems difficult with so many of these in the way. What in the world am I doing here? Right? If I walk towards here, I can't go back. Because that immediately gets onto the tile that I stepped on. But I can't bring... I can't bring a clone through these blocks. Wow, there's a lot of moving parts in here, I think. You know what else I'm also noticing? I'm noticing that this treasure chest always shows up somewhere, regardless of whether I'm pushing it or not. Does this treasure chest enable this to work? Because it seems like the mechanic here always relies on the existence of this. I'm not sure what would happen if this didn't exist. But... okay, can we try that? I suppose we could try that. I need to find a good way to bridge without actually... okay, yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, well this is bad. Maybe I want to grab a block first. Any block? No, because yeah. Well, I can't do this. The idea is I kind of want to bridge over to here, push it away, and see what happens. Well, I can't do anything from here. This is just death. Yeah. Okay. This feels so... yeah, this really does feel very, can't do anything here, can I? No. What else can I do besides, like, something like this? I can't do this, because moving here is just dead. I'm kind of close, but not really. Is there any feasible way to do this either? I feel like there's just no feasible way for me to do this. I don't see any way to do it. There are a lot of options, like, I could just grab this thing. But the path is so narrow, there's no way to bridge out, like, in any good way. I guess I can bridge out like that. That's death, right, I keep forgetting. What does that mean then? I can't get an actual normal block. I guess I can do this. Okay. I can get a normal block like that. It's not really the same here because the rune's in the way. So I can't just do this. But it's a very interesting idea, I think. I can't put it anywhere though. Right, turning back anywhere is bad. Okay, next question. I can't go back. Oh, I can't go back. That's also a problem. I can't do the step with a clone chasing me. And yeah, that's like the big issue, isn't it? I don't even know what I can do here. Wow, this is... every single puzzle I meet seems to just be more and more perplexing. There's things I can do, but so few. And furthermore, I can't bring a clone across any of these blocks, so how would I get rid of them? Well, I suppose I can start by doing this. I can. Well, I can't do anything after grabbing a block. That's just death. I can't grab this block over here on the right. So I'd have to walk here. Yeah, I can't do anything after that. This is pretty bad. I guess I can do that. It's not very nice, I guess. Okay, well, here's a way to bridge across. That's interesting. But what does it do? Like, how do I... okay, well, I can do this. Oh. But actually, no, I can't. I can't grab this block. Can I? I can't grab this block, because I'll have to... Yeah. Oh. I was thinking I could put it here, then grab this clone and walk over like that. But I can't grab you. I have to do this, and then I can't go anywhere. Let's try that again. I like this idea to start. Put you away, and still have a line of 3. So is there anything similar that I can do here? Aha, I can move you away. Okay, the idea is the same. Okay. So the next idea would be to move you away. Okay. Yes, okay, and now we're fine. I can take you, put you there, get my clone to step on it, and win. Wow, that is very nice. Okay. So... this kills everything, allowing me to... No, not allowing me to open. Maybe I guess the clone counts as an enemy? Yeah, I guess the clone counts as an enemy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get rid of the clone, which I can do. And now I should be able to open this? Yes. Okay, very good. Locust. Alright. I guess the idea now would be to bridge back, grab the clone, and have it work. Okay, then I can probably do this button. Not in a great spot. I might have to put this guy... I just walked into a gap. I didn't realize. Okay. Let's try that again. With a bunch of space, I think it's actually better, even though there's nothing in the chest anymore. Right? Yeah. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. I know. Okay, so... Another way I could do things is bridge here, actually. And I think that's actually better. Yes, that is a lot better. So now my clone will follow me around. Well, even if it did the long way, I think it's fine. It will press the button either way. Okay, well that's the win. The chest is going to be much more of a problem. Because I can't walk down now, I need to clear this. Okay, question. I think now is a good time to check. I'm dead. Now's a good time to check. Yeah, there's nothing here, I can actually win already. But just to be sure. What happens if I get rid of all these boxes? Okay. I'll probably get another clone here, it's whatever. Okay, let's try doing that. Clones stay, clones die. Okay, so... Huh? How do I get back? I guess I have to bridge back, like, here. Yeah, okay. So what I do here is I grab a block. I shouldn't have done that. I need to find some way to, I guess... Okay, let's see if I can do this better. Might not be able to actually walk down here very easily. Yeah, it might not be possible. Okay. What I need to do instead is I would have to grab you. I need to grab this block. Oh, that's death. I need to grab that block, I think. Oh, actually the block below it. Okay. Here's something I need to do to start. Can I already scare you away? By doing this. Yes, okay, that is great that I can have you not be a problem by doing that. The idea is I would need to grab this block. Yeah, I need to grab this. Oh, that doesn't really work. Okay, well it will work if I did this. Because now I can reach down here easily. Yeah, okay. I can do things easily the other way around. Yeah, the idea was going to be that by doing this, I can go down here and turn to my right. Left in Lady Grey's perspective. Which allows me to bridge over. Obviously that wouldn't be possible because I couldn't actually turn right here, but there are other ways around it. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, exit is there. I need to get rid of all my lost souls. That's one. Okay, can I do this? And then get a lost soul to come in? Not really. Okay. How do I want to do this? Getting rid of that lost soul seems okay to start. Can do this and push. That's interesting. You got a lot of clones doing this, and that might be fine. I'm dead here. Yes, I'm absolutely dead here. Okay. Might need to prepare a bit better. And maybe clear out this block first. Yeah, then by following to do whatever I did. Which I should have done first. Okay, so get you out first. Move this block away so that Lost Soul eventually falls in. Grab this block. I can destroy a lot of Lost Souls this way. Yep. Okay. And... oh, wait, Lost Souls need to go. Oh, hold on. The Lost Souls can't... oh. Okay, wait. Okay, things might get a bit more interesting then. Okay. All I need to do is actually put regular blocks down, I think. Oh, not a good idea. Yeah, I'll need to put regular blocks down. So the idea will be this. I grab this block and put it here. Now I can do this and put you here. This will destroy you. Yeah, so I have to kill all of these without creating any clones. Which is good. Okay, finally I can take this and put it away. Grab a block and put it in its place and push. Okay, now I create a clone. Okay, I'm sure it's possible to create a clone somehow. Yeah, all I need to do is create a clone here, put the block there, and walk up. Okay, that is a thing that follows me. Okay, I'll need to use this as a bridge. So you'll follow me now. Oh! Right, that of course that wins. Sure. Oh, is this a very long snake? Well, not necessarily. There are lots of ways to win this. Just 2 clones should do. Oh, I need to press all buttons. Yeah, this is a very long snake. In fact, this snake must be at most 13 long and cover all of these. So I must do something to get these very close to each other to form a very short snake. Okay. And I'm hoping that by just messing around like this, I can do a bunch of crazy work to get these very close to each other. Here, I want to get you away. Yeah, I want to put this all the way here. And I think the final step is fine if I just put you back. So, a snake doing this should be decently long enough, meaning all you have to do... Oh, wait, this doesn't... Huh. This surprisingly doesn't create a 6-length snake. I guess it's because when a clone walks, there's a clone behind it. It doesn't create its own clone. Okay, well, I can create a very long snake here. I mean, at this point, we should have created enough clones to let this entire snake be possible. Yeah, so like this. There you go. That's actually barely enough, which I think is surprising. I didn't calculate that. Okay, well, I don't see why I can't just do this. I think that was actually intended, so that level was to let me learn how to do that. Okay, I gotta get there. Well, a few ways to do it. I guess the idea is that I might need to... I can't do that, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead here as well. I wanna kinda... have you do that, maybe. Can I do this and then do that to push you further back? Is that fine? I think that's the exact same as just doing this and then... Yeah, that doesn't change anything. If I walked and waited... No, I have to put a hole here. I can put a hole here or any further back because I couldn't then progress this way. Okay. I see that there are clones here. I don't see why I need to use them. In fact, I don't see them being useful at all. Because I can't bring them anywhere. So this kind of feels like it's just... Maybe it's supposed to teach me what happens when all these are gone? It could be. I kinda want to do this. Put you further back. But I don't see why that's necessary or useful. I don't see how to get you far enough away, actually. Yeah, I need a delay of I need 3 turns of delay, so it's definitely not gonna cut it. 3 turns of delay, wow. If I did this, you'll take that long way, of course. Oh, here I'm kind of messed up. Yeah, okay, I messed up here. So what do I actually need to do to get past you? I can't just keep walking in circles. I need like bridge. I need to remove your gap. I'm not quite sure how to do that actually. If I did this, can't do anything afterwards. This feels like the best move to make. I guess I can bridge here, but currently I don't see the point of it. So here I can create a clone. Not quite sure what that clone is gonna do, but let's try and put a clone down here and see if there's any funny interaction going on. Oh! That's interesting. Yeah, so like with the Lost Soul, it also blocks vision. Okay, I like that mechanic. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I need to create a long snake. I don't suppose walking around in circles is okay, right? How do I calculate this? Here's a soul here. This creates another one. Not here. So this one that just came out of this doesn't create its own clone. Which I guess makes sense, otherwise you just have a chain of clones coming around. But the next time you stand on a ruin, you create a clone. So this kind of creates a clone every other turn, I guess. Is this okay, or am I dead here? I think I'm dead here. Yep. Interesting. Could I have that end with me standing here, maybe? That seems unlikely, but I guess I could start if I did something like this. Not really. This ends with me doing that. So if I kind of circled backwards, I guess, maybe that might help. If I circle backwards and I want to be here instead, could I calculate exactly how many I want to create before starting this long chain? Like, could this somehow work out? It's a different it's the same position for some reason. I'm not sure that's intended. So let's say I started with, that's horrible. Let's say I started with, more characters, like this, yeah. And then I made a circle. Why do I always end up in the same spot? That can't be a coincidence. I'm also aware that I can move stuff around. Not a good idea, I don't think. I think a better idea would be to move this around for a free spot. Like here. Yeah, something like that. This is also death, which is unfortunate. Maybe not. I can grab you, I think that's interesting. Because this gives me more outs. Oh, I kind of like this. Look at that. Okay, good. I think we are good to go. There you go. Alright. Okay, kill all monsters without creating clones. Because currently, I don't think there's any way to kill clones. Okay. Not a good idea. I don't think I should have done this. Yeah, I can't kill that. Well, actually, the problem is that if I can't, how do I kill both ends? Don't you remember how a hand works besides just being an enemy that stays still? I don't think it does anything else. That's not a good idea. Okay. I've definitely played a lot further than I should be playing. Apparently the next checkpoint is a lot further ahead. I don't think, yeah, this one's not really calculated that well. I think this is interesting, but how do I retrieve it is the problem. Gotta do this. Oh! What have I done? I can walk here? I can also fall off this, of course. Yeah, so the bottom bar is the thing I can stand on. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. What? I gotta experiment with that. Okay, how do I do this? I went up here first, yeah. No, 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 no. I went up there first. I put the block down there. I put the rune up here. Get this over. Grab this. Now make the bridge. So I can do this. Can I? Oh! That just killed my game. Well, now I don't even know if I want to open it anymore. Okay. Why? So removing a block from the UI bar destroys the game? Is that something that's supposed to be relevant? Have I been able to do that the entire game? Wow, okay. Uh sure, way to go meta, I guess. Yeah, I'm assuming opening the game would provide another cutscene, so I think I'll do that next episode. Right now, I'll just stay here and be surprised, I guess. So yeah, amazing stuff. Until next time then. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.